Hope you're all okay today. I'll keep saying that because we've got the ads, haven't we? So let me just check that people are on. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're all well. It's a ponytail kind of day today for me. I needed to really wash my hair this morning, but just sprayed some of that stuff on it and thought, let's hope for the best. So, yeah, have you seen my new cutting station? It's quite tidy today. I've been packing the parcel in the post yesterday. Don't look underneath the desk, but the top of it's quite tidy. So, good morning and welcome to round 16, week 2. And we're going to make a cute little cracker, or more than one. You can make more than one this morning with me, because you probably need more than one. And I wanted to start by saying thank you to everybody, because I was very proud and honoured to be awarded second in sales in the UK for last year, which the year ended, our year ends at the end of September. So it was from October 2020 to September 2021. So thank you for that. It was a tough year for a few reasons. I had to let go of my studio, Craig's health, things like that. So it's been a tough year, but I've powered through and I'm so pleased with that. I just need to work out how to sustain it for next year now. So maybe that's where you guys come in, please. So yeah, no, seriously, thank you for your support with that. And I was number 6 in the UK overall. So I'm really thrilled. I'm going to turn the camera around because I'm fed up of looking at my face. And I just had a little wobble before I came on because I thought, I'm not sure I remember how to make this because I made it a few weeks ago. But I think I've got it. So what I would suggest is I'm probably going to make 2 because they are quite quick and easy. So maybe you watch me do the first one, and that's a risk assessment, because then if I do it wrong, you won't do it wrong. So let me see who is on. I've already said hi to Karen, who's on live. It's a bit of a treat for her to be on live. It's a treat for us. Hi, Lorraine, loving your comment. Yes, we'll have a cracker of a morning. Hi, Julie from Pudsey. Hi, Aval. Hi, Diane. Oh, thank you for your comments. Yeah, it's down to you, and it's down to Craig as well. And I have, because he does help me out on a Thursday night by playing the piano for us. And hi, Fiona. He does. Hi, Sam. Nice to have you on. Hi, Uma. My amazing. Oh, thank you, Uma. Do a thumbs up if you can, ladies. That would be lovely. So yeah, thank you to Craig as well, who helps me by his support and doing the piano on Thursday night for us all. Also, thank you to my friend Lisa, who comes on some Wednesday afternoon. So if you're watching this, Lisa, thank you to you, because Lisa comes maybe a couple of Wednesdays a month and helps me pack kits and gets me organised and things like that. And she's brilliant. And I give her some treats, Stampin' Up treats for coming to help me. And also my employee of the month, Evan, I did send him £20 on Friday. And I got a text saying, thanks for the money. But what's it for? So I said, well, I told you I came second in sales. I said, this is a little thank you from me to you for helping me with things. So yeah, he was chuffed with that. So we are going to make this cute little cracker this morning. And it's perfect as a display item. It's probably not, you're probably not going to want to tear it and pull it apart. But they look lovely in the tree. They're not too big to sort of take over. We start with a piece of 6x6 paper, so they're not going to dominate the tree. They're a really nice size, and you would get 4 from one piece of 12x12. And you could probably get 2 Lindor balls in here, I would say, and you would have to do that before you assembled it, if you wanted to put a treat in there and have them as a little table favour. Last year I made a few and put them in the tree, and they did look really nice, I have to say, and they're very, very quick and easy to do. I'm going to make ours for me and Craig for table favours today, and I've got a couple of ideas to show, because I thought, how am I going to make this last half an hour today, because it's quite quick, and then I realised I couldn't remember how to make the cracker, so that will get the brain cogs going again. So as I say, don't make yours with me now in case I do it wrong. Yeah, if you've got any other ideas what you could pop inside them, a couple of Ferrero Rochers might go in there as well. And what I need to say is, remember, you got a full pack of the papers, yeah? And last week we didn't use much paper last week. And if you remember, I'm going to keep reminding you of this every week. We are going to make on the last week, on week 6, a big gift bag. And that big gift bag takes 2 sheets of 12 by 12 and they need to be matching. So if you remember last week, I told you to keep 2 sheets to one side for making the gift bag on the last week. Now, if you've remembered that, please leave me a yes, Julie, in the comments that you've remembered that and you've kept your 2 sheets of 12 by 12 to one side. Also, last week I went through the pack and you got a selection of this evergreen ribbon and we will be using it today and for next week's. And I've just been to grab next week's to show you it at the end because I've not got that. So Karen says yes. So let's make this project. So what I'm going to start by doing is popping this in my scorer. We are scoring. I've already cut this down to 6 by 6 and I'm going to score at every inch. Okay, so I'm going to score at 1 inch. Now I like to do the 1 inch at this side because I think it's easier. So we're scoring, so then I'll flip that because I've done that one, and then 2 inch, 3. Now don't score too hard, don't score as forcefully as you would on a piece of card because we don't want to go through the paper. 4 inches and then 5 inches, okay? So really we've made that into 6 and then we're going to flip it and we're going to score 1 inch from the other side. I always do it at this side and then flip. So we're going to do it 1. You can do it that way. And then 1.5. I'm going to write this down in a minute. And then 2. And then we're going to flip the whole thing and do 1. I find it hard to do the 1 at this side, but I will for this video. 1, 1.5. And I'll go through that again because I know I've been, and 2. And I'm going to write that down now. So, oh, hi Sharon. Sorry you're not too well. Oh, I've not seen you watching. Mum's the word. None of us are going to say anything. Score on one side at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. Flip and score at 1. Okay, I've just typed that. I'm just going to have a drink of my super cappuccino. I'm not sure, Fiona, I don't have those little Body Shop bath bombs. I've never tried one. I have to, without going into too much detail, I have to be careful what I put in the bath. Okay. So, what this leaves us, and it's hard to see the score lines, and it's probably easier to show you on the cracker. So when we scored all the 1 inches, this forms these sides, and we end up with 5 sides. Even though we've got 6, we've got 1 as an overlap. And then the ones where we came in from the 1, 1.5 and 2, they make the boingy and cracker side. Which way? It doesn't matter, you can go clockwise or anti-clockwise. As long as it's the opposite, you're just scoring from the other end, from the opposite end. So Julie, I'll go through it. So when you've done your all your inches, and then you start to do your 1 inch, 1.5 and 2, yeah, you do your 1.5. Just, it doesn't matter which way you go, as long as you turn it 180 degrees and you do it from the other side, okay? So, but just watch this first one and then maybe do it on some scrap paper or something. Now what I'm going to do now is fold all my scores, and I often use this. It's not a very attractive piece of kit. It's called a bone folder, and it's like it just helps you properly score those, properly get a good crisp edge. Some people call it burnishing your folds. So we've done all those, and that's where it's going to go around like that. And then we need to score our side bits. But what's going to happen is they go in. So the first one, I have to think about this, goes that way. I'll do the other side as well. And then I want you to come the opposite way. I'll do the other side. And then the last score, which was at the 2, we're going to do the other way. And it's because then we get this little, you're going to have this little concertina from each end, if you can see that. So you're going to have this like that, yeah? Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now, this is where I really have to think about it. Yeah, okay, this is where I'm worried I'm going to go wrong. So, just bear with me. Right, that's fine. So what we're going to do, we're going to open it all back up again. And on the sides, where we've got these little concertina bits, yeah? I want you to put them to the bottom, and I want you to fold up past the first one. I want you to fold up to the second one, okay? Yeah. And then we're going to cut. This is quite tricky. You're going to see one score line here, and then when you turn it over, you've got your next score line there. It's your 1/2 inch one, and we're going to cut little triangles. Okay, so you're going to cut up just half a triangle at the end, and then you're going to cut using that line as a guide. You could actually draw a pencil. In fact, I might do it so you can see it a bit better. I'm going to draw a pencil on here so you can see it. This is on the score line, and then you have little score lines coming down here on your inches. Yeah. So I've just drawn that so you can see it. What we're going to do is cut just at the side of the line, at one side into a point, and at the other side into a point. It'd be good if I did a point like that. Doesn't matter if you're not 100% accurate and get everyone the same size. It's a handmade project. So it may be best for you to practice this on some scrap paper that you're not too fussed about messing up. And then at each end do a little half one like that. So when you open it up, you'll have a double triangle. Can you see? Yeah? So we'll do that at the other side. So we're going to fold up on the second score, and I'll draw so you can see the line. This time I've done it, scored it the other way, but it doesn't really matter. When I say I've folded it up the other way, it doesn't really matter. You're still doing the same thing. Can you see my lines? So we're going to do half a triangle here. And then keep doing our triangles. I've got 22 on this morning, which is a little bit of a lot of people for a Tuesday morning for me. So I'd love you to say hi, please, if you could. And then half at the end. And again, we've got that. So what you will have is you're still going to have our little concertina at the end, like that. But now we've got some holes. Oh, hi Suze, hope you're all right. Okay, so we've done all that. Now, if you were going to put something inside it, this would be the opportunity to do that, okay? And I'm not, because I haven't got anything to go inside it. What we're going to do now is, this is going to come around, and we are literally going to overlap one, yeah, and have one overlapped like that. Now, you can actually fold it in and glue it down flat. And you can't actually because it's not even, so ignore that. We're going to make 6 sections into 5 sections. Now, what you need to do first is you need to rub out that line if you've drawn a line, and I've drawn it on the wrong side. So, oh, I know what I've got. I've got a brand new eraser. I bought this last week for the poppy for the Royal British Legion charity, so I'll use my new rubber. Okay, so I'm going to pop some glue. We want to glue the middle section and the outer section, so I'm going to pop some glue just on the middle section and on the outer section. So it's 1 inch at the sides, each side, and then 2 inches in the middle. And then I'm going to overlap this. I'm really nervous doing this today. I'm going to overlap that like that. And I love to use the wet glue because it gives you a little bit of time to just adjust. Oh, hi Maria, not seen you for ages, nice to see you on. And then what, these little ends can then, these go in like this, you see, okay, like that, all right, they come in like that. If you want them to. So we've got our little cracker there. Now all we need to do now is to just play about with the ends and just make them a bit more pliable. But you can then tie your ribbon around, because it needs some ribbon, it needs something around it just to decorate it. I didn't cut mine down. You should have, I measured that you should have enough to do 1 cracker and then next week's project, so you should be okay. And what I'm going to do is tie a little bow. Now, if you don't feel confident doing a bow and you don't want to waste too much ribbon, just do a knot. You know, I thought this wouldn't last half an hour, but I think I've underestimated the complexity of it. So I think I will only do 1 and then let you watch on catch up if you want to make yours. I can't wait to see what you do and what papers you use, which pattern. Maybe I should have, it doesn't matter which we use for the next ones, you'll have plenty. Yeah, as long as you've kept those 2 full sheets for the last project, you'll be fine, because you have got full pack. Okay, so I'm going to do that. These are not my ribbon scissors. I've been using these to cut other things, so I might have to get myself a naughty doing that. So I've got my little bow there. It's not easy this today. I mean, the coffee and craft isn't, it's new, it's a new thing for some people because it's not, because everything's normally, the cards are sort of prepped and scored for you. And I am expecting you to do some of this yourself, so that's why I said maybe watch one and then have a go after or do a practice run. Oh, I've got the songs from Little Shop of Horrors going round my head all morning. And all night, actually. There we go. So there we have. Let's cut that down. A little cracker, mini cracker. I've got two now. Yeah. So, ideas. I've not given you anything to decorate. No, I might buy a tool. I know, Fiona, I need to do that. Dead easy for you, Fiona, that you'll whip these up in no time. Okay, so what I've cut out is I thought, I might have a go and pop these on. Yeah, which are the scallop contour dies, and I thought they would be nice on there. If you're good at nice writing, obviously write it before you stick it on. You might do some nice calligraphy style writing and pop that on there. So these are from the scalloped contour dies. Now they do go with a stamp set and they are 20% off until Thursday. And I've got everything here to show you this morning. So I use these all the time. But they've got some nice frames and a border. They just have two dies that go with the stamp set. And this is a stamp set. So if you were ordering this over the next 3 days, it would make more sense, cheaper for you to order the stamp set and the dies, not the bundle, because you get 20% off the dies. So those are the ones that I've used. But what I thought I would do, and I've already sold a set of these today, is the picture this dies. Now, these are the ones that, there's two big dies. I've lost it. Where is it? Oh, it's here. So there's the rectangle one that I use the most, and it cuts out the rectangles. So that's just to show you. And then you can put images in there. And then there's a circular one. And I thought, you end up, you see, with all these little circles left over and all these little rectangles. So I'm thinking, right, what can I do with these circles? And I thought, I've got an idea. So I thought I would make the most of my scraps. I'll just bung these to one side. So these ones have 20% off. They are my most popular. I've had a couple of orders this morning, and these are my most popular purchase. Oh no, it's the Stitch So Sweetly that's the most popular so far. Apologies. So I thought I'd use these two circles, and they have the stitching on them, and I'm going to pop them there. Yeah. And I have die cut two letters, a J and a C. If I can pick it up. And these are from the Playful Alphabet. And again, these have 20% off. Yep. And what the great thing about these is there's 58 dies in here, and you think 58, well, there's only 26 letters in the alphabet. Well, you've got numbers, you've also got hashtag and things like that, some extras, but some of the letters are duplicated. So, you know, like A, there's two A's and there's two E's to make it easier when you die cutting names. So they have 20% off. They're amazing. So what I thought I would do is do a cracker with our initials on for the table. How organised. Craig will be wanting to know if there's anything in it, and I'll say, no, it's just for decoration. Because we always sit in the same seat at our dining table, so I don't really need it as a place setting. Okay, now you could put a little holly leaf on there. This is in soft sea foam. I wanted to pick out the pale green because it was quite dark with the evergreen. So I wanted to pick out the pale green. So then I'm going to just on there. Only put some glue because piece that I'm sticking it to, only put glue across the middle. So that's going to go on there like that. Yeah, the alphabet is my favourite thing in the sale, I think. Because I've used it so much. I used it for Evan's birthday card on Saturday. Just hold it down for a little bit because it does take a little bit to stick. There we go. Had to laugh this morning. So my friend Roy in the office down the corridor, sometimes he brings his dog Ruby to work. She's a cockapoo and she's gorgeous, and she knows I'm in this office. Anyway, she must have heard me unlocking. I mean, I am three offices down, and there's a glass panel in our doors, a narrow glass panel, and she must have heard me unlock, and I came in my office and I came back out to grab some stuff I'd left on the floor outside, and she was up at the window waiting for me, and she was whining for me and going bananas, so I had to bring her to see me. It was so lovely. So there we have a couple of cute mini crackers. Now if you've struggled with it, please rewatch the video, or please ask me in my Julie's self-isolating crafters group. I think I'm going to have to rename that soon. Suggestions would be welcome. So yeah, I'd love to see how you get on with those. And next week we are going to do another little table favour. And it's not really Christmas themed. Obviously these are very much like a cracker, so they are Christmas themed. But I'm going to show you how to make this cute little bag. Yeah. And I've just used the same paper because it's my favourite, but you can use, they're good, Val. They would be lovely for your art group lunch, and I think everybody would really appreciate those. So this bag, Fiona, would definitely fit those lovely bath bomb things in. This is a lot bigger. The bottom of it measures 2 3/4 inches square. So it's a nice size. I'll just put the tombow. It's nearly as tall as a tombow. So Julie's Survivors Crafting Group could do. So yeah, we're going to do this next week. I've left this blank. I have given you the punch outs for this again to decorate as you wish. So that's next week's. So before I finish, because it is 11, hand cream might go in there if you put it maybe on an angle. So before I go, what else do I have to share with you? So these are the dies that are my most popular. These are the ones you want, Val. These are the Stitched So Sweetly dies. And I used, until the scallop contours came along, these were probably my most used. But then the scallop contours were like the new cousin of these. But these have got some smaller and different shaped. We've got some very useful, in fact, Val, I know you're after these, but this size on the Stitch So Sweetly look would be perfect to go on the cracker, and you could write their names on. It would be absolutely perfect and wouldn't cover up too much of the paper. So that would be great. These are lovely shapes too. And so you get some different shapes. I think there's 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it 10? Have I lost one? I thought it was 11. Anyway. So they are the Stitched So Sweetly dies. And these have been around for a couple of catalogues now. So I don't know for sure. I don't. But I have a feeling when we get the new catalogue in May, these may go, but I don't know. That's just my thoughts. You've just ordered Scallop Contour Zoomer. They are brilliant. Are you going to order them today, Val? Don't forget ink pads are only $5.95 as well today. And tomorrow and Thursday. So that's that. And then I need to talk to you about the next round of coffee and card. We're back to cards. Starts on 21st of December. And we're going to do some very generic plants. It's all about plants in my life at the minute, really, because I'm doing Little Shop of Horrors. So how appropriate. Don't feed the plants. So in this class, you're going to get half a pack of papers. Now, if you're collecting from me, I will leave the papers uncut. If they're going in the post to you, I'll cut them down. So you get half a pack. You do get 6, but I think I've used 1. So I've only got 5 to share with you there. Then you're going to get the Biggest Wish stamp set, which is an amazing set, very useful. If you already have this, you can swap out the value. It's £16, so you can swap it to 16 or more. Oh, thanks Fiona for confirming. You also get the Cinnamon Cider ink pad. This will be great to go along with the, it'll match the plant pots and things. It's a nice terracotta-y colour. Would be useful if you had just jade ink or garden green. Now just jade, if you did the penguin class with me, you will have had. Garden green you might not have, but either of those greens would work with this class. So you can swap out for anything else if you've already got the stamp set. And here are a few ideas of things that we're going to be doing. This one hasn't used the Biggest Wish, but it's a nice card and I might adapt it to use the Biggest Wish stamp set. This one has, so I've cut out Happy Birthday. This one is using those Picture This dies, which I told you were on special offer, 20% off. So if you got those, you could make a card like this if you were doing coffee and card. And then this one includes the plant dies, which again are on offer for the next 3 days. So these are a couple that I've specifically designed for the class because, you know, we're using this stamp set. So that's that. And booking closes for that on the 7th of December. And then final advert is for this class, which is on the 4th of December, and this is an online only class because I'm at the band call in the afternoon for Little Shop of Horrors, and I've showed these on a paper crafts and piano the other week. Now I had a message from a customer. I sent these out as customer thank you, some of the papers I sent them out as customer thank yous last week. And I had a message from a customer saying, thank you so much for the papers. I sent half a pack that you sent me. I thought they looked really, really dull in the catalogue and I can't believe how beautiful they are in real life. Isn't that the case? So look at how shimmery shiny those gorgeous papers are. And they do, and that one, you know, they do look a bit black and grey. So in this class, we're going to make 8 cards. You get envelopes. And we're gonna include half a pack of papers. So again, if you're local, I won't cut them down. So, but if you're not, I'll it's just easier for me to post them. So these are the gorgeous, gorgeous papers. So you'll get half a pack. If you want a full pack, you can upgrade and pay another £7, which one customer has. You're also going to get a full reel of this ribbon, which is brilliant for any projects. A black and white gingham, always useful. And you're going to get a pack of rhinestones, and the class, I believe, is £25, and that's on the 4th of December. So that's everything from me this morning. I'll leave you with the little crackers, and I can't wait to see what you've made. Please send me a picture or pop on the group. Now, I am going to try and I'm going to do a Facebook Live today. Heck, let me do one. I've not done one. But I'm literally going to go through my top picks for the sale this week. So if you're around and if you want some company, I'll be on at 1:30 doing that. So I've managed to talk. Thanks, Fiona. Lovely morning with you. I always love my Tuesdays. This is week 85. 85 weeks that I've now been doing coffee and card or coffee and craft with you. And I'm keeping going with it. So I round 17 is the plants, and then round 18 will start at the end of January, and that will be something from the new mini catalogue, which I've been really enjoying seeing the new products. So can't wait to share those. No problem, Val. And I look forward to seeing you on Thursday night. Paper Crafts and Piano. Fingers crossed we'll be live because we've not got rehearsal. So we should be live on Thursday. And apologies for last week that I uploaded to the wrong date. I was so frustrated, but anyway, we saw the funny side. Yeah, get those savings in, Sharon. So yeah, thank you for your company this morning, and I will see you hopefully. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thanks for leaving a comment. I will see you this afternoon on Facebook. See you then.